Hi and welcome to our podcast series. My name's Marie. I'm one of the directors at Synergy Recruitment.
Hi, I'm Yasmin and I'm also a director at Synergy Recruitment.
So today we thought we'd look at a topic that is really important to us and we feel is really relevant with the current times that we're in, and that is about how to recruit with quality over quantity. So Yasmin, why is it important? Why is quality so important at the moment?
I think, I guess we all are aware of, unfortunately, how many more candidates are looking for work at the moment due to redundancies and everything that's been going on. So it's more important than ever, really, to make sure that you are looking for the quality candidates that are genuinely interested in your role and will be interested in it in the long term, and not just that they're going to use it as a stopgap until the right thing comes along. So it's all about kind of looking at understanding their motivations and ambitions to kind of get to the crux really of what they actually want in a role, to make sure that it matches up with what your position is offering. I think that it's, I guess, obvious really that it's better to have fewer potential candidates that 100% fit the bill than to have loads of candidates that aren't really hitting the mark and won't stay.
Absolutely, because as we all know, there aren't enough hours in the day. So if you're receiving hundreds of CVs that aren't relevant, it's just more of your time that's being wasted, and candidates that are applying and it's wasting their time really.
Yes,
so
exactly.
so it's
important. Why do you think that it's not possible to recruit with quality and quantity?
Well, if you start off with, this is a job description, this is what I'm looking for in terms of skill set and experience, great, we start off with this number of candidates that are potentially right. But then you've got to look at lots of other factors. So where do they live? Can they get to our location? Can they work these hours? Will they fit in with the team, with the culture? What are they looking for? What's their long-term ambition? Does that match what you're offering? So you have this funnel effect that starts like this and goes really, really narrow. And you just will not, no matter whether you've had a pandemic or not, no matter what the job market's like, ever get lots of candidates that are going to tick all those boxes. So that's why you will only ever really receive 1, 2, 3 CVs from us, because the people that we send are going to tick the boxes, and it's a case of them meeting them and seeing who's going to be the best fit for the team really. It's not possible to have lots of quality.
It just doesn't exist.
It just doesn't. It's just the numbers alone really.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and obviously you only need one, so at the end of the day it's better to have one that fits the bill completely than to have 10 that waste your time. So yes.
How do you recruit quality over quantity then, Yasmin?
So I think the first thing really is to have honesty and transparency in your job advert. There is literally no point in having hundreds of applications for your role if the majority of them wouldn't have applied had they have known key things about the role in the first place. So if your, for example, role is a sales job where they've got to do cold calling, tell them that. You know, as much as you're thinking that might put people off, the people that you're putting off are the people that won't be interested in the role anyway. So it's better to have that honesty in the advert, and then almost your advert is doing a bit of the shortlisting and weaning out some of the people in the first place. Once you've got your applications and you've then got your shortlist of people to speak to, I think the next most important thing is asking the right questions to really get to the bottom of a candidate's future motivations. So what we always say is, you've got to ask what a candidate is looking for before you tell them anything about your role, because you get a lot of what we call yes people who will just say that they're interested in anything because they're looking for any job. But as we've said, what we need is somebody that is looking for your job, not just anything. So it's all about asking them what they're looking for in a role, asking them to describe what their perfect role would be and what they need in the long term as well. And if that matches up with what you're offering, then you can tell them about everything to do with your position.
Absolutely, and you need to test their commitment as well. If you've listened to what they're looking for and you think it matches, if they tell them about your position, don't just leave it there and sort of make a decision. Send them away. We will always send candidates away with a job description, with a link to the company website, and we'll ask them to come back to us, won't we, and just confirm that they are definitely interested once we've had that time to really mull it over. Because honestly, the amount of candidates that we think, oh, they're great, they're the one, as we like to call them, and we're really excited when we've got off the phone, aren't we? And then we don't hear back from them, and it is so frustrating, but it's a really good thing, because quality candidates, you won't need to chase them, because they will come back, because they are genuinely interested. So you know then, right, okay, they've come back, they've thought about it, let's continue with the process. So
so
they're the key things, I would say, really, aren't they?
I agree. So that's how you recruit with quality over quantity. Hopefully that's been helpful. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.